Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2025 Thanksgiving special. We just played some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played through 8 versus races, and we did end up getting the win overall with a total of 113 points, which was not too bad. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how well we do on this game. Alright, let's get started. So let's go and check out our current stages. For the regular bells, we have Camp Triggerfish and Arona Mall. And then for rank bells, we have Humpback Pump Track and Anko V Games. And for the league bells, we have Moray Towers and Inkblot Art Academy. And that's all the time we got. Until next time, don't get cooked, stay off the hook! Okay, so anyways, let me go into the shops right now to see if I want to buy any new things. So I can at least afford a few of these weapons, but I'm still probably thinking right here it might be best for me to hold off on any new ones for now. I'll just still look for them anyways to see what I can afford. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about any new weapons for right now. Alright, so let's go over to the headgear. We got 18k aviators with the last ditch effort. I barely have enough cash to get these, so I'm not really too sure if I want to do that just yet. But let's see what they have for clothing. We got a negative long cuff sweater with a haunt. We got a baby jelly shirt and tie with a main power up. And let's see what they have for shoes. We got N-Pacer CA Zeros with the Object Shredder. We got Athletic Arrows also with an Object Shredder. We got Snow Delta Straps with Swim Speed Up. And we got Hunting Boots with Bomb Defense Up DX. Alright, I'm thinking right here I'm gonna buy the 18k aviators. Alright, anyways, that about does it for my shopping here. So now let's go and change up my character in the equip screen. Alright, so I will of course use the Splat Toys as my weapon. And we'll go ahead and put on my new 18k aviators that I just bought. Alright, for my clothes, let's see here. Which one I like. You know what, let's go with that green cardigan. That looks pretty good. And for my shoes, I don't really think I have any that I do have to unlock other abilities, but let me just check to make sure on that very quick. Yeah, I do have all its abilities unlocked right here, but as for which ones I'm going to go with, let's see. Yeah, well, let's use the green Uramaki 750s here. It kind of fits in well with the style for my clothes I am wearing. Let's do that. Alright, anyways, now that I'm good to go with my outfit here, let's go ahead and join a lobby right now. Alright, like always, we'll just do some regular battles. And let's hope we can get some nice results out here in this segment, but we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, we got a full lobby in here right as I join, so we don't even have to bother waiting for anyone, so that's good. Alright, we'll start off at a Roman Mall. Oh, we're on the green team to start off. That's awesome. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down here. Okay, this very spotted that opponent. All my specials all ready to go. Alright, let's spray out those Tenta missiles. Uh-oh! I just got splatted there. That wasn't good at all. Alright. We'll go ahead and warp here. Alright, I'm going to go back here very quickly so we can get some turf around this area of the map. Oh boy, two players literally splatted each other right there from what I saw. That was pretty crazy. Alright, let's use those 10 missiles again. Take that, sucker! Oh! Darn it! Somebody snuck up behind me right there and got me so good with that Aerospray MG. Okay, let's warp here. Come on, let's try to get some of the semi-turf away here. Oh! How did that just happen? Alright, gotta warp here. Ah, jeez. Kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen, but at least I splatted that opponent as well, so it's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna warp here. No! Oh, man. That opponent got me good there in the end. Alright, let's see who wins the first match. It's our opponents that get it. Oh, man. So we lost by 6.1%, unfortunately, but we tried. But at least I did get myself an ability unlocked. Okay, special charge up. That's very nice. Alright, so we're not off to a good start right here in this segment, but let's try to turn things around in match number 2. Again, we got a full lobby very quickly. And by the way, one of the players that's in here has a star next to their username, which does indicate that they surpassed level 99. Looks like we're going to Aurora Mall again. Now we're on the purple team. Let's see how we do this time. Alright, let's use the 10 missiles right here. We did put our opponents in danger. That's definitely a good sign for us. Just throw a bomb right there. That didn't really help all that much. Oh, God. I'm kind of worried right now. Still safe. Yeah, I don't think so. Whoever splatted that opponent right there, I definitely do have to thank him for that. Alright, 1 minute left. Alright, starting to bring out my 10 missiles here. Yeah! He splatted that opponent so good. I really do like what I'm seeing right now. Okay! Managed to spot that opponent so good there. Alright, 10 seconds left. Alright, we'll go ahead and bring out my 10 missiles here. Yes! I literally got that opponent very well there, right before he was about to get me with his roller. Alright, from what I can see on the map, we definitely have this one in the bag right here. There we go! That's more like it. Alright, let's keep it going. all players are in, and let's get the next match underway. We're going to Camp Triggerfish this time. Alright, looks like we're on the purple team again. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, whoever tried to get me with those 10 missiles, nice try. You're not getting me that easily. Oh boy, how are we in danger already? This is not good. Okay, sorry, and bring out our 10 missiles. I got somebody there. Oh! I almost was able to splat that opponent there, but not quite. Alright, I'll warp here. Alright, gates are now down here, so we have 1 more minute to go in this match. Ah, jeez. That was just terrible. Alright, a warp here. Alright, let's see what happens in the last 10 seconds. And time! Okay. How well do we do? Alright! That is another win! So we won by 7.6% this time. Alright, let's move on into another match. And I'm getting pretty close to a level up right here, so it is possible that I could do it here in this segment, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, there's another player. We just need one more person to join. There we go. All players are in. Alright, let's see where we're going to be going this time. Arona Mall. Alright, we are on the pink team for this one. Let's do it. One of my teammates is not even moving right here. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, I think that one teammate that didn't move for a few seconds right here at the start is actually moving now right here, so we're good. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, shoot! I went too far back! Oh, man. I can't believe I just screwed myself up as I dropped down to the water. Alright, let's go and warp here. Oh, my God! How did that opponent splat me so quickly there? They must have known where I was actually coming from. Ah, dang it. That was just terrible. Alright, we got one more minute left here in this match. Alright, let's use those 10 muscles right now. Yeah! Take that, sucker! I was not expecting that to happen. Alright, I'm gonna warp here. Oh, shoot! Come on! How did that person get me like that so quickly? Alright, well, time's up. It looks pretty close right here, but who got it? Oh, it was our opponents that won this match. They got it by 6.1%. Oh, wow. But we do get an ability unlocked right here, so that's not too bad. I believe we just got a quick respawn there, so that does help out a little bit. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do one more match in this segment. Hopefully we can make this a good one here to end things off. And for the last match, we are going to Arona Mall. And we're on the pink team again. Alright, let's see how this goes. I do see that my opponents are already in danger, so I do say we're off to a very nice start right now. Oh god, we better stay away from that. Okay, we're fine. No, don't you dare snipe me. Oh god, no! Darn it, that was nothing much we could do about that. Somebody got me with an ink jet. Alright, let's go ahead and warp right here. There was somebody else I was actually trying to warp to right here, but I was a little bit too late in doing that. As they ended up getting splat. Oh, no! Not again! I warp here. I'm down to 1 more minute here. Oh, come on! How did I not quite splat that person right there? That was ridiculous. Alright, let's warp here. Dang it! That's gonna hurt. I need to warp here. Come on. Ah! God, I did not want to afford that. Oh, that was rough. Oh God, I don't really know if I'm gonna have a good feeling about this now. This really doesn't look good. Yeah, our opponents unfortunately beat us! They're gonna get that one by 8.5%. I had a possible chance here to try to get a level up right here in this segment, but I'm not going to quite do that yet. It's going to have to wait another time right here. But it very much likely will happen the next time I do play this game. Just when I was about to get ready to wrap up this segment, I ended up getting a friend request right here. So I'll check that in just a moment right here myself right here. But yeah, overall, we didn't do too bad of a job out there. We were at least able to get a couple of wins right there, which is pretty nice. But some of those matches we just could have done better on right here. But either way, I still say it was a pretty good time that I had right there. So anyways, that is going to do it for Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch. as part of my 2025 Thanksgiving special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this. So stay tuned.